Europe is a canvas of landscapes and cultures that captivates the soul. From Hallstatt, with its dreamy lake, to Meteora, suspended in the heavens, each destination tells a unique story. Santorini glows with its sunsets, while Cinque Terre whispers the scent of the sea. This itinerary gathers 10 wonders that blend history, nature, and magic. Get ready for an unforgettable journey. These places are more than postcards, they are living emotions. Rain takes you to the edge of the world, Sintra to a fairy tale. Plitvička Jezera sings with its waterfalls, and Mont Saint-Michel seems to float. Every step sparks awe and serenity. May this itinerary guide you to the heart of Europe. 1. Hallstatt, Austria. Hallstatt, a charming village in Austria's Salzkammergut region, feels like it stepped out of a storybook. Nestled amid the towering Alps and cradled by the tranquil Hallstätter Sea Lake, this gem blends history, nature, and allure. Home to just 800 souls, its cobblestone streets and pastel-colored houses weave a magical atmosphere, especially at dawn when the mist clears, and the village's reflection in the lake resembles a painting. The pulse of Hallstatt beats in its main square, Marktplatz, where cozy cafes and local shops beckon with strudel or Viennese coffee. The Evangelical Church, with its iconic pointed tower, stands as a village emblem and offers sweeping views from a nearby lookout. For history enthusiasts, the Hallstatt salt mine, one of the world's oldest, unveils Bronze Age secrets and invites exploration of underground tunnels. Don't miss the ossuary at St. Michael's Catholic Church, a unique tradition displaying decorated skulls, a testament to the village's special bond with its past. Nature takes center stage too. You can row across the lake, hike alpine trails like the Dachstein Alps Trail, or visit the Waldbachstrub waterfall in summer. In winter, Hallstatt transforms into a snowy paradise, perfect for romantic strolls or photography. Though popular, its peace endures if you dodge peak hours. Staying at a local guest house makes you feel part of this Austrian marvel. Hallstatt isn't just a place, it's an experience weaving culture, landscapes, and tranquility. Prepare to lose yourself in its enchantment and carry home memories that linger forever. 2. Santorini, Greece. Santorini, the crown jewel of the Cyclades in the Aegean Sea, is a Mediterranean dream where the sky's deep blue merges with the dazzling white of its houses. Known as Thera in Greek, this volcanic island captivates with its cliffs, submerged calderas, and sunsets that seem painted by divine hands. Shaped by an ancient eruption, its landscape marries natural beauty with a rich cultural heritage, drawing travelers from across the globe. The village of Oia is Santorini's soul. Its narrow lanes, brimming with blue domes and whitewashed homes, offer breathtaking views of the caldera. Here, sunset is a ritual. Crowds gather at spots like the Byzantine castle to watch the sun sink below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of pink and gold. Thera, the capital, holds its own with a cosmopolitan buzz, boasting craft shops, tavernas, and museums like the prehistoric Thera, which dives into the island's Minoan past. Santorini's beaches are one of a kind. The Red Beach, with its lava cliffs, contrasts with the volcanic black sands of Parissa. For adventurers, a boat trip to Nea Kameni's islets lets you walk on active craters and swim in thermal springs. The cuisine is a delight: sava fava, tomato keftedes, or an Assyrtiko wine at a vineyard overlooking the sea. Akrotiri, an archaeological site dubbed the Pompeii of the Aegean, transports you to a lost civilization. Santorini also offers calm. Stay in a cave hotel in Imerovigli to bask in infinity pools facing the endless blue. Though crowded, lesser-known villages like Pyrgos or Megalokori preserve traditional Greek charm, Santorini is an emotional canvas where every corner whispers poetry. 3. Cinque Terre, Italy. Cinque Terre, a treasure on Italy's Ligurian coast, is a cluster of 5 villages: Monterosso al Mare, Vernazza, Corniglia, Manarola, and Rio Maggiore, perched on cliffs above the Mediterranean Sea. Its name, Five Lands, evokes the harmony between nature and simple living. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, this destination enchants with colourful houses, terraced vineyards, and crystal waters that invite you to lose yourself in its beauty. Each village has its own spirit. Monterosso, the largest, boasts a sandy beach perfect for unwinding. Vernazza, with its natural harbour and Doria Castle Tower, delivers jaw-dropping views. Corniglia, high on a hill, captivates with its quiet charm and the Santa Maria lookout. Manarola, famed for its stacked houses, and the Via dell'Amore Trail, currently under restoration, draws romantics. Rio Maggiore, pulsing with vibrant energy, lures you into alleys fragrant with focaccia and pesto. Cinque Terre National Park is a hiker's haven. The Sentiero Azzurro, a coastal path linking the villages, offers dreamy vistas, though it demands stamina and proper footwear. If you prefer the sea, ferries or kayaks uncover hidden coves. The food is a joy. Try marinated anchovies, trophy with pesto, or a glass of Chiacchietra, the local sweet wine, while gazing at the horizon. Cinque Terre thrives on tradition. Skip the car. Trains between villages are quick and convenient. Stay in a local home to feel the Ligurian pulse. Summer draws crowds, but spring or fall brings vivid colors and fewer tourists. Cinque Terre is a hymn to simplicity, where sea, sun and earth craft an unforgettable masterpiece. 4. Lauterbrunnen, Switzerland. Lauterbrunnen, an idyllic valley in the Swiss Alps heart, is a natural spectacle that feels plucked from a dream. Known as the Valley of 72 Waterfalls, this Bernese Oberland nook is framed by towering peaks like the Jungfrau and Eiger, with the Lütschina River running through it. Its name, meaning sounding springs, echoes the constant murmur of water cascading from dizzying cliffs, painting a postcard-worthy scene. The village of Lauterbrunnen, with wooden chalets and green meadows, is an ideal base for exploration. The Staubach waterfall, one of Europe's tallest, plunges near the center, gleaming like a silver veil in the sunlight. For thrill seekers, the Trimmelbach waterfall, hidden inside a mountain, offers a unique sight. 10 torrents roaring through caves accessible via tunnels. In summer, trails to car-free Mürren reveal glaciers and alpine blooms. In winter, Lauterbrunnen becomes a skier's paradise, with slopes nearby in Wengen and Grindelwald. The region inspires culture too. It's said J.R.R. Tolkien drew on this valley for Rivendell, and it's easy to see why. A train ride to Jungfraujoch, the top of Europe, whisks you to eternal snow and observatories overlooking the Aletsch, the Alps' longest glacier. Swiss cuisine delights with fondue, rösti, and artisanal chocolate in quaint local taverns. Lauterbrunnen balances adventure and peace. Stay in a chalet with valley views to wake to the sound of waterfalls. Though popular, its magic holds in quiet mornings. It's a place where nature rules, and the soul finds calm amid mountains and sky. 5. Plitvička Jezera, Croatia. Plitvička Jezera, known in English as Plitvice Lakes, is a natural paradise in Croatia's heart, seemingly painted by nature itself. This UNESCO World Heritage National Park houses 16 lakes linked by crystalline waterfalls, surrounded by dense forests and limestone cliffs. Located in the Lika region, its Croatian name, meaning Plitvice Lakes, evokes the serenity and beauty of its turquoise waters that shift hues with the sunlight. The park splits into upper and lower lakes, each with distinct charm. Kozjak, the largest lake, invites silent rides on electric boats gliding through tree reflections. The The Great Waterfall, at 78 meters, is the park's icon, while wooden boardwalks wind through smaller lakes like Milanovac and Gavanovac, offering close-up views of cascading waters. Wildlife thrives here. Bears, wolves, and rare birds inhabit the woods, though deer are easier to spot at dawn. Exploring Plitvicka Jezera requires planning. Marked trails range from 2 to 8 hours, from gentle strolls to strenuous hikes visiting lookouts like Veliki Pristavac. Paths are well kept, but wear sturdy shoes and expect stairs. Spring and fall are ideal for vibrant colors and fewer crowds, though winter cloaks the lakes in magical snow. Local cuisine at nearby eateries offers delights like cevapi or fresh trout. Stay in a guest house on the outskirts to embrace the Croatian countryside's calm. Plitvicka Jezera isn't just a destination, it's an immersion in pure nature, where the sound of water and endless green renew the spirit. 6. Reyne, Norway. Reyne, a tiny fishing village in Norway's Lofoten Islands, is an Arctic masterpiece where nature unfurls its grandeur. Beyond the Arctic Circle, this Nordland gem feels painted. Red fishermen's cabins, Rorbuer, dot the coast, while dramatic peaks like Reinebringen rise above crystalline fjords. Its simple, evocative name reflects the humility of a place that nonetheless leaves visitors breathless. Reyne's allure lies in its isolation and raw beauty. Strolling its docks at dawn, when only gulls break the silence, feels almost sacred. The Reinebringen viewpoint, reached after a grueling 1,600-step climb, offers an iconic vista. Islets scattered in an emerald sea under boundless skies. For less daring souls, kayaking fjords or boat trips reveal hidden coves and seabird colonies. In winter, Reyne becomes a stage for northern lights, with colors dancing over snowy peaks, while summer brings endless days under the midnight sun. Fishing culture thrives. Taste stockfish, the local economy's backbone, or savor fish soup in a cozy tavern. The Lofoten Museum in nearby O tells this tradition story. Though remote, Reyne is accessible by road from Svolvær or ferry from Bodø. Stay in a Rorbu to wake to sea views and feel the Arctic's pulse. Reyne isn't just a destination, it's a sanctuary where nature sets the rhythm. Whether climbing mountains, snapping photos, or gazing at the horizon, this village connects you to the essential. Its magic lingers in every wave and ray of light. 7. Sintra, Portugal. Sintra, an enchanted town near Lisbon, is a tapestry of palaces, gardens, and legends frozen in time. Nestled in the Sintra Mountains, this Portuguese gem blends nature's lushness with architecture straight from a fairy tale. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, Sintra is a destination where history, romance, and magic intertwine at every turn. The Pina Palace, with its vivid colors and whimsical towers, crowns the town like a 19th-century dream. Its gardens, woven with paths and lakes, invite wandering among camellias and exotic cedars. Nearby, the Moorish castle, a medieval fortress, offers sweeping views of the Atlantic and surrounding woods. Quinta da Regaleira, with its initiatory well and underground tunnels, is a mystical maze that captivates symbolists. For a sober touch, the Sintra National Palace, with its conical chimneys, narrates centuries of Portuguese royalty. Sintra's historic centre is just as alluring. Its narrow streets brim with shops selling quejadas, traditional sweets, and cafes serving gallo, milky coffee. Mountain trails like the one to Monserrate are perfect for hikes amid ferns and lookouts. In summer, Sintra's cool climate relieves Lisbon's heat, while fall paints the woods golden. Stay in a manor or posada to soak up the romantic vibe. Though popular, early visits or off-season trips unveil its calm. Sintra isn't just a place. It's a gateway to a fantasy world where every palace and tree tells a story. 8. Český Krumlov, Czechia. Český Krumlov, a medieval gem in southern Bohemia, Czechia, is a journey to a past where time stands still. Cradled by a bend in the Vltava River, this enchanting city is dominated by a fairy tale castle and cobblestone streets steeped in history. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, Český Krumlov blends Renaissance, Baroque, and Gothic styles with a bohemian air that charms at every step. The Český Krumlov Castle, the country's second largest, is the city's heart. Its colourful towers, lush gardens, and a moat with live bears evoke an age of knights and princesses. Don't miss the Baroque theatre, one of the world's best preserved, with original 18th century machinery. From the castle tower, views of the old town's red roofs and winding river are unforgettable. Svornosti Square at the centre is lined with frescoed houses and cafes serving trdelník, a traditional sweet or craft Czech beer. The Vltava River shines too. Canoeing or rafting offers a unique view of ancient bridges and reflected facades. Art lovers will find treasures in the Egon Schiele Museum, honouring the painter who lived here, and local craft workshops. In summer, the Five-Petaled Rose Festival revives the Renaissance with parades and medieval markets, while winter blankets the city in snow, perfect for hot chocolate by a fireplace. Stay in a historic guest house to feel Český Krumlov's pulse. Though busy in summer, quiet alleys hold its magic. It's a place where history whispers in every stone, inviting you to daydream amid castles and forests. 9. Mont Saint-Michel, France. Mont Saint-Michel, a rocky island off Normandy's coast, France, is a medieval marvel that seems to hover between sky and sea. Crowned by a Gothic abbey, this architectural wonder rises on a promontory that shifts with the tides, becoming a peninsula or island at the ocean's whim. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, Mont Saint-Michel is a beacon of faith, history and beauty, drawing pilgrims and travellers alike. The abbey, dedicated to the Archangel Michael, is the Mount's soul. Its silent cloisters and vaulted halls, built between the 11th and 16th centuries, offer views of the sea's horizon. Climbing the stairs to the top is a spiritual journey, with wind and bell echoes crafting a unique ambience. The village's steep streets, clinging to the rock, teem with stone houses, souvenir shops and eateries, serving the legendary fluffy omelette of La Mère Poulard. The tide's spectacle is unforgettable. At high tide, water surrounds the mount swiftly, a phenomenon locals call the gallop. Walking the exposed bay with an expert guide reveals quicksands and the landscape's vastness. For history buffs, the Maritime Museum and ramparts recount centuries of sieges and pilgrimages. At dusk, the illuminated mount against a starry sky is pure magic. Stay in an inn on the mount or nearby coast to savor the nighttime calm. Though crowded in summer, early mornings offer peace. Mont Saint-Michel is more than a destination. It's an encounter with the eternal, where stone, sea and faith blend in a hymn to humanity. 10. Meteora, Greece. Meteora, a monastery complex in central Greece, is a place where earth and sky meet in a mystical dance. Set in Thessaly's plain near Kalambaka, this UNESCO World Heritage Site rises on colossal rock formations sculpted by time, where Orthodox monks built spiritual havens in the 14th century. Its name, meaning suspended in the air, captures the sense of hovering between human and divine. 6 monasteries remain active, each a trove of Byzantine art. The Great Meteoron, the largest, oars with frescoes and panoramic views. Varlam and St. Stephen, more accessible, offer ancient icons and serene gardens. Holy Trinity, perched on a cliff, evokes solitude and reflection. Climbing rock-carved stairs is an act of contemplation, rewarded by silence and the landscape's vastness. For those wary of heights, trails among the rocks lead to hermit caves and hidden chapels. Meteora is a natural paradise too. In spring, valleys bloom with wildflowers, while fall paints forests in warm hues. Adventurers can climb rocks or hike paths, like the one to Sarapetra's Lookout, ideal for photographing monasteries at sunset. Local cuisine in Kalambaka's tavernas delights with moussaka, souvlaki, and regional honey, perfect with Greek coffee. Stay in a family-run guesthouse to feel Thessalian hospitality. Though monasteries draw visitors, their spiritual air endures. Meteora isn't just a destination. It's a portal to eternity, where rocks, faith, and silence tell a transcendent tale. Exploring these 10 destinations is like leafing through a book of wonders, each page unveiling a new gasp. Hallstatt and Český Krumlov wrap us in medieval magic, while Meteora and Mont Saint-Michel lift us toward the eternal. Santorini and Cinque Terre paint the Mediterranean in vivid hues, and Rheine carries us to the world's edge under infinite skies. Plitvice Jezera and Lauterbrunnen sing with their waters, and Sintra whispers tales of kings and poets. Together, these places not only reveal Europe's grandeur, but remind us of humanity's ability to create and dream in harmony with nature. This journey ends, but its echo lingers. Every step in these landscapes, every view from a cliff or bell tower, leaves a mark on the heart. Europe, with its contrasts and history, teaches us that beauty lies in details: a blue dome, a hidden waterfall, a castle in the mist. May these wonders inspire more adventures, more discoveries, and the certainty that the world always holds something new. Until the next horizon, let the memory of these places brighten your days and spark your curiosity for the unknown.